Now we shouldn't have nearly as many problems. So, yeah, we should have a lot less drop frames, but for some reason my drop frames are still increasing. It could be because... yeah, I think I know why. That having excess windows open could... there we go. There we go, that's making it so the CPU is using a lot less. Yeah, my connection is sometimes being a little funky, so like I randomly get like solid, and then it hops down to like a really low kilobytes per second. So weird. Oh well, nevertheless, we'll just continue. Yes, he's A-okay. We're going to be overriding my Alexa character because they were kind of like the test for this. Nope. Nope. Sorry. That's copyright. We're not touching it. Project God Eater presents... A lot of rain. A lot of rain. Yeah. Oh, and fire too. Fire is also really nice.
Listen close. You will hear from the dark a song to banish all your fears. Melody of birds taking wings soar into the sky. Of the light made to quell the raging storm into a sigh.
You thought it'd be so simple. Hi, Vajra. And hello, Beastie. Sorry. Big city tank thing. Not really explained. Actually, no, it is completely explained. Kind of important. Yeah, we're going to be fighting some neat shit in this game.
The restless god sings, my child, at the rise of a new mythology. Such a
Oh, I need to
sweet
turn
symphony,
on
and
subtitles.
its prelude shall begin with thee.
God Eater 2. Rage Burst. We're going to be doing this for a while, by the way. Should be good. Thank you. I do need to change some options, but we can do that on our own time, more or less. Well, this is a familiar scene.
Please try to relax. After all, you were chosen to be here. I shall now test your God Art compatibility and your potential to join the anti-Aragami Purity Force, the God Eaters. I say test, but please don't concern yourself with such words. All will be well, I assure you. The Restless God already knows all about your nascent potential. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, and there is good reason why it's why this one's more painful.
Incompatible?
Not this one. Look closely. They show the same spirit you did after your baptism, Julius. Congratulations! You have risen where others would fall. You have become a God Eater. Soon, the power that sings through your veins will be awakened. You will be welcomed into our elite special forces, the Blood Unit. Blood are my chosen soldiers.
Oh no, we have subtitles.
Superior to all other God Eaters. My finest warriors will herald a new dawn for all humankind. For now, rest. You must recover your full strength. I expect great things.
Yep. All right. We are on Friar. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of random shit we have access to. Let's see. Fenrir, Priar, yada, yada, yada. We have some new basic origami. The Dread Pike is a small beetle, basically. We'll be seeing it quite a bit. Night Hollow, basically, they're weaker... The easiest way to say it, yeah, they're weaker versions of Cocoon Maidens. But they have better range than Cocoon Maidens do, so you don't really want to be on the receiving end of this thing if it actually gets to you. But it's not too bad. It's fairly easy. And our basic Ogre Tail, nothing too special. We have quite a few weapons, actually. However, due to this game being released just slightly before God Eater Resurrection in Japan, this game does not feature the Predator styles. Well, Resurrection and this game came out at the same time over here, so kind of. Nevertheless, weaponry-wise, I was thinking. Well, we could go with the knife again, because the knife is fairly good. I could go with the spear. I've been using it rather recently, and I'm fairly alright with it. I am not touching this thing. Don't care what people say, I'm not touching it. The Buster, I messed with it a little bit. It's not too bad. The Scythe, once again, I've also messed with it. It's not too bad. I kind of want to go for Spear, but I also don't. I also kind of want to try the Blade again. It doesn't really matter which one we choose, because we're going to have a character for each type of melee weapon. So we're going to have one for knife, we're going to have one for blade, buster, hammer, spear, and scythe. So we get a pick. I'm really tempted towards the scythe. But I'm also kind of tempted towards the knife or blade with the spear as well. Alright, we'll start with the scythe, and if it doesn't work so well, I will move forward to one of the other ones. Actually, yeah, in continuity, you use the blade. No, we'll use the blade. Why not? Blast. I was thinking of using the spread, like the shotgun, because the shotgun's fairly good. But I'll probably end up using the carbine, now that I think about it. It's the one I like the most, it's the easiest to use, and I don't really worry about slowdown. Shield-wise, I can go with any of them. They're all pretty good. I'll stick with the Kurogane shield, but yeah, all of them, the buckler, the standard shield, and the tower shield, they're all fairly alright. Basically, we have control units, similar to before, but they're pretty basic control units. Rather than depending on changing Predator style, it simply is one specific thing you get. The prototype does nothing. Like, it literally does nothing. It's useless. If we could technically try and unequip it, but it doesn't exist. We also don't have any upgrade parts. We do not have any bullets, and we obviously, for appearance, we basically have access to everything else. You'll actually notice that certain characters, like the one we saw, had this kind of like top, which makes sense. Variant scythe top, which actually looks fairly alright on the male character model. I actually kind of want to go with the short blade because it has the whole thing on it, makes it look nice. Yeah, we'll go with the short blade top. Okay, that works. Kind of baggy, but kind of nice. Try spear pants. Yeah, Yeah, if I was using the Charge Spear, it actually probably worked best. Short blade bottoms. Don't like the high boots. I think the long blade would actually probably suit it best. So short blade and long blade. Bullets. Bullets in this game have also been given a change, I guess would probably be the best statement. I'm going to be unequipping half the all the bombs because I don't like them in this game. They all kind of suck. But basically, in this case, crafting bullets it works a little differently. Oh, I keep getting you do it in the physical bullets. So if we go over here, menu, create a bullet. It works basically the same way, like blast gun, shotgun, sniper gun, assault gun, all that mess. And then you kind of pick at what type you want. You can do a heal/support weapon or an attack. If you go to heal/support, we have basic modules similar to everything else. Yeah, it's basically... You'll notice that they're very restrictive more now. And you can't do quite nearly as crazy type of... like, things anymore. But we can't... Like, here's the elements we have access to. I could make it so that if something has a blatant weakness, for example, I can add a poison attribute. We can also add a blaze here. I think. Actually, yeah, poison round is fairly nice. But I'll think what I'll do, I'll add a I think it's a, yeah, I think it's, there you go. So if we there we go with it. So if we preview it, it'll do a bit of damage with a bit of, which isn't too bad. It does 14 OP, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But hey, a poison round is a poison round. There we go. So we'll have a poison round. Change icon. Make it that. Change name. Flare. Venom. Yeah, Flare V. That works. We will equip it. I likely won't use it too much, but it'll be there so I have access to it if I so wish. Equip to slot Y. Equip to slot... There we go. We're all set. Let's move forward. This will be operated for a little while. This is Fran. We'll talk to her later. There isn't too many people here right now. So let's just head to the garden. For a cutscene.
Ah, I hear congratulations are in order on the results of your I'm glad of your success.
Oh, as a warning, most of the cutscenes in this are going to be a cross between like this style and the style you saw previously in Resurrection and other formats. It usually depends on what's going on. During the Resurrection arc, we had text like this in our cutscenes rather than the non-skippable variety.
Please, sit. This is the most peaceful location on Friar. I come here when I have free time, to reflect. My apologies, I haven't properly introduced myself.
There's also a few more choices, I guess, even though not really choices. They're often just the same thing, just said differently.
My name is Julius Visconti. I serve as captain of the Blood Special Forces unit. which you will soon be joining. Please, no need to be nervous. I'm rather looking forward to working with you. Well, I have some tasks to attend to. Feel free to tour Friar once you've gotten some rest. We'll speak again soon. I'm certain.
Yeah, he's kind of important. Oh, something I didn't show off is that depending on what you can press the D-pad and you will do different emotes. And some of them you actually do in cutscenes. For example, the nod. You do that in cutscenes quite a lot. We have to go to Dr. Rachel's lab. Oh, no, we don't. We have to go to Friar. Yes, the lobby. Oh, yeah. We have to go to the operator. This here is Fran, once again. She'll explain things in basic detail, but we're going to be doing some training. Sadly, I have to go through them. We don't have a choice. I mean, we don't have a choice. We have to go through all of this bloody training on our own. Okay. Nevertheless, our inventory. We come pre-equipped with some restorables, posts, snare traps, and basic stuff that you expect. I'm not going to touch the restore pills too because we're not going to. We don't have that many of them yet. So be careful. Also, personal abilities we don't have access to because we don't have any squad mates yet.
One of the most crucial tasks in any conflict is to understand your surroundings. Take a look around.
It's D-pad or the right analog stick, which I usually prefer.
Good looking. Now then, focus straight ahead. All right, your keen eyes work well enough. Next, to movement.
Standard walk and standard run. By the way, we have to do this. We can't just sit still. We actually have to...
There's 2 raised platforms there. Go ahead and climb them if you will. Sometimes that difference in elevation can be the difference between victory and defeat in battle.
Yep. So we could just jump here. And on this side?
Always be conscious of your stamina. Pushing too hard and losing your breath in battle could end in death. Let's get a quick warm-up in. Why don't you run around for a bit?
Yep, I know this is boring. It's boring for me too. I would love to just exit the mission, but we can't just exit the mission.
Excellent. Feeling good? Now on to the key of your life as a Guardian. Combat. That weapon you wield is a God Arc. The only tool capable of harming an Aragami. There, you will see some mock-ups of Aragami for you to test your blade upon. Fight them. Your God Arc is more versatile than you might imagine. It can switch to a ranged weapon, gun form. Transform your arc and fire at those simulacrum. Attacks in gun form use oracle power. Always watch closely to make sure you don't tire yourself out. These are the absolute basics. Now go ahead and make use of them against the Aragami before you. Once you have mastered this training, you will join blood out in the field. In a real battle.
Shadow Bullet actually is a unique... it's actually a unique type of thing. To be fair, the back-to-base timer in these training missions are extremely low. I don't mind using the blade. I've used it before. I just haven't used it in a while. It's explaining in detail how ranks work, how you get weapon, how you get stuff, and during the very first thing, you always get GAP, which is group affinity points and nests, and you never bother with it.
Hey there! You were so freaking super amazing out there today. You're a newbie, huh? I mean, I'm Nana Kozuki, cadet 2nd class. I just got brought up too. It's so awesome to meet you. What about yours? Wow, that's awesome. Don't worry, though. By the way, as a ta-da! Sandwich! It's my mom's secret super special recipe. An amazing Odin sandwich. Give it a try. Bet you love it. Oops. Training starts any minute now. I almost totally zoned. Sandwiches are a blessing and a curse.
This is Nana.
Sorry, gotta run. See you soon.
She's enjoyable.
Oh, hey, I'll be really mad if you leave even a single crumb. So enjoy.
Yep. This is the type of squad mates we have. Nevertheless, we have database stuff. Nana, which is basically... I'm not used... So make it short. Let's do our best. Yeah, there we go. Information about me. We were assigned to Blood Special Forces. And we basically joined at the same time as Nana. Dr. Cujo, he's not really important. Director Grem, not really important. There are two characters that will come up in the story. Dr. Jepeth Claudius, he'll come up in the story really later on, I think. Julius, we've met him. He's captain. Nana is our friend, I guess. Oh, and she's 17, by the way. She's older than your character's supposed to be. I think your character is supposed to be about 16. So, while in... Oh, Friar is a special area that's administrated by Fenrir. So, that's why it says join Friar. Meaning you were likely already a part of Fenrir. At some point. Also, she has a 3rd gen God Arc hammer / shotgun. 3rd gen God Arcs are use a different bias factor than 2nd gens, but they're basically the equivalent in most cases. Other than that, that's basically everything we're going to be dealing with. So we just have to talk to Fran again, which is basic training number 2, which is over hill fighting, basically.
Let's have a brief review, shall we? First, we must see where you stand. Slay this enemy, but be warned. It is stronger than your last opponent. When you can't avoid an origami strike, open your shield. It will disperse the damage. You must always care for yourself. Healing will do you no good if you've been knocked out.
I'm going to quickly grab all of these because I kind of already know how this works. There we go. And just teaching you how to use, basically by pushing in on the right stick.
Still, healing does take time. The best way I've found to open up that space is with stun grenades. Now, I want you to face that origami once more. Your God Arc has
I don't really
another
like the
ability
slow
unique to these
swing.
weapons. It can
Bugging
devour
me.
your enemies and tear from them their oracle power. By doing so, you gain a portion of their bestial strength. You become more powerful. When an opening appears, devour your enemy, then burst and slay the others arrayed against each. When you devour an origami you have defeated, you will gain precious materials from its core. Such will enable further research to advance your equipment. It may be crude, but salvage all you can.
Yep. Well, you can do that, or you can do combo and do a quick combo devour.
You can also collect any scraps of materials that fall during battle. For the sake of practice, some material has been left in the training grounds. Hunt it down.
We've already
Training
picked
will
it up.
end in 20 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're really tired of this. I'm just going to spin us around. Man, that actually made me feel
And with
dizzy.
that, we conclude your basic training. You are now ready to join our Blood Special Forces.
Oh, and depending on actually what weapon you have, the Devour will actually be a different face, basically. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to swap over to the Spear, I believe I said. So I'll go do that.
Huh? Hey!
Hi there.
Oh, you're the...
Yes, sir.
What, sir? The name's Romeo. I'm there's anything you need to know, I'm your guy. I'll tell you one thing, though. Blood is tough. So you'd bet... Huh? Oh, so blood is... Our cap, he comes up against an Argon.
That's so cool.
Oh, hey. Oh, I know. Why don't you take those questions?
Huh? Did I ask something?
Yeah, you probably did. We now have access to supports. We had to wait till like chapter 40 to get supports in, or 30. I think 30. The archive is now available as well. Romeo. About the bullets. We're never going to touch those. Oh, we can actually take a look. Yeah, Romeo is... he joined Friar actually a year ago. So, chiefly how he separates himself from the enemy and times his attacks. Like Julius, he also... through the Mongolia Compage Orphanage. Godark 3rd Generation Buster Blade. Last gun. You'll notice that his attitude is similar to Koda's, but different at the same time. Or should I just do knife so we have consistency? I'll do knife so we have consistency, I guess. Consistency between all of them. That might be a good idea. Oh yeah, Doctor. Yeah. Doctor. Basically, whenever you want to do something, you can talk to the operator, and the operator will tell you where you need to go. That is one thing I did find out. So this is Dr. Rachel. She wanted to speak with us.
Huh?
Yeah, and I'm not going to read this. She's basically giving us Inspire God Eaters. Yada yada yada, blood power, yada yada yada. Explaining things, yada yada yada. Blood power is broken. Whetstone. It's basically fight the really easy things. It's very basic stuff. Nothing to worry about. Oh, I should show off. We can buy basic equipment. We can buy, actually... Should I buy the Brutal Howl? It's not quite as good, but it is still something different. Oh, it's one of the... I should get it so that I don't have to make it, I guess. But yeah, there's no real better. Oh, and the... Oh. I should explain this. That. Yeah, where did we go? No open. Okay. You may notice that I look like Kirito. Yeah, basically this game, because it came out at, with like Sword Art Online, one of the games. So it's basically a nice thing. I'm not gonna wear it. I just wanted to buy it so I could show it off. It was short blade and long blade. But Brutal Howl, I want to keep it so that its damage output is not quite as high as the knife. I don't think. Actually, no, it's higher. I'll use it then. The reason why is because it's, I think, one of the few weapons that's annoying to make. So it would actually be easier to just simply upgrade it. Oh my lord, it upgrades to like a rank 3 weapon, like rank 5 weapon. Ooh. Keep a hold of it then. Alright, on we go. I also need to sell the simulated items.
Captain Julius, I was not informed that you would be accompanying the new recruits.
My apologies, friend. I simply have a great deal of confidence in them. I wish to see their talents firsthand.
Understood, sir. But in the future, please endeavor to keep me informed, for their sake.
Yes, of course.
Well, I hope they live up to your expectations, Captain. Good luck.
Good, you're here.
Cadet Second Class Nana Kozuki reporting for duty in the Blood Special Forces Unit, sir! I'm so super proud to be here!
Welcome to Blood. I am Captain Julius Visconti. Now, without further ado, let's begin your field training.
What?
Look out there. Those are the beasts that threaten the future of the human race.
How the hell did they kill a Vajra?
How you slay them is of no concern, but do not halt until they stop breathing. Understood?
Wait, you mean we're fighting Origami like right now?
Oh, I need to change her
For
outfit.
real?
Indeed, Cadet. You would learn little if you never fought on a real battlefield. Simply do all that I know you can, and those monsters will pose no threat. All right?
Aye. Hey, buddy. That's my hand.
Humanity has faced enemies since ancient times. Humanity has always prevailed. I know we do not have sharp fangs and rending claws to face off against our foes. But we have gifts they do not possess. Strategy, unity, cooperation. And most of all, the strength of will that binds us together. Willpower is the fiercest weapon. Our fiercest weapon. Never forget that. It's time. Forward!
Aye. Here we go. Okie dokie.
This mission's Origami are not usually prone to violence, but let's remain cautious.
Whoa. Action! Be alive, Origami!
We're here to support you, Captain.
Thank you. We're glad to have it.
Alright. Just like normal, or well, previously, it's just kind of normal. Blast this thing to hell.
Origami neutralized. Origami has gone silent. Nicely done. Origami neutralized.
Keep up the good work.
Let's double check. I didn't remember. This is one of the new fields, actually. There's, I think, like...
We have an origami response on our scanners. It's close.
What breed?
An ogre tail.
Very well. Arcs up. Prepare to defend yourselves.
Hi. This is one of the new fields. I think there's like 4 or 5 new fields. And then there's one major field that, unless you saw a Resurrection, you'll think it's new, but it's not. Not really. Team AP up. Yada yada up.
Let's get to work.
Same basic normal. Yeah, we can get Abandoned God Arcs this early. One minute. Yeah, basically, endurance will decrease, and basically if it reaches 0, they are unconscious permanently, and if I am knocked out, well, I fail. SSS, if I do it on my own, I will get SSS+. We got some additional rewards there, some pretty standard stuff, some basic AP increases, nothing too special.
Cadets, you've done well today. This is an ideal opportunity to demonstrate the abilities you are to awaken.
Oh, wow, so awesome!
I focused that willpower to execute a blood art. Stand fast!
What's a blood art?
A talent that can shift the very tide of battle in your favor.
Oh yes,
Blood art
he
are
means
skills,
that.
Forged of the fire in your veins.
That there's a blood art.
That was a blood art. This power within us will constantly develop and strengthen as we do. With it, we can face any Aragami. Always remember that this is a part of you. Nothing can stand against it.
Basically, every character has their own unique blood power, while blood art is interchangeable. Julius's blood power is, I believe, control, which will give everyone in the party, including himself, I think. I don't know if it's himself or not. But it basically gives everyone leg burst. So it's a great way to keep you going in a fight if you're not careful. Oh, the vending machine. We already used it. Oh yeah, shield parts. Buckler, deploys quickly, low defense. Shield, middle speedish and defense. And tower shield, exceptionally high defense, but really slow at deploying. Meaning it's very hard to it's very easy to just guard with a tower shield because you have to be careful with it. But with a buckler, you're more likely to defend it properly. We can't upgrade anything because we'd have to be a level 2 to upgrade anything. So why did I? We can now make a knife if we have a rough barrel. Rough barrels are only obtainable by certain things, and it's a knife. It's very standard, very straightforward. Guns. We can make the Scarab, which gives us enemy comm. I'll make it, but I'm not going to equip it because Oracle 2 is better. We'll also have to go look over bucklers and shields and stuff like that. For example, like Devour Oracle Absorb. Sheesh, that's fantastic. I just don't have the money, so we're going to later. But yeah, I'll probably grab that common shield because I believe I remember being very good. Nope, I've got it. Oh. We must progress the story as much as we can. By the way, our status, we're at story 4. Just as a note. First mission. Alright, I already know it all. She will actually explain resonances. Basically, a resonance is something that experienced with Gen 2 God Eaters. It's unlikely that you'll get a resonance as a god, as a third gen God Eater, but it's still possible. Yep. 100%. Here we go. Basically, if you can see this, there's quite a few things we have access to, or we don't have access to at this time. Standard missions are the missions we'll be going through most of the time. We'll basically be going through literally almost all of it. Almost every mission is going to be a story mission at some point. Hard missions, on the other hand, not so much. Oh, that's one of the new monsters. But yeah, going through these, this is a great way if you have the time to grind for stuff. I have noticed that we don't usually need nearly as much grinding to get anything. I think anything done. Just because that's kind of how it is. Guardian 2 missions, we have no. We need to be brutally high level for these. Cerberus Wrath, it's fight a Cerberus, which is a very strong enemy. These are. Oh, this plays survival. We'll deal. Yeah, all of these are just simply something later on that we can't really deal with. Holiday Pack, it's just some neat stuff and some Hannibals and mess and shenanigans. The Anniversary Pack, they're. Oh my lord, that one's gonna be nasty. I just realized that. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of these, nor can we. The special missions and the special have unique things in them, like extra story and stuff like that. Nevertheless, let us move forward to the rain of bullets. I'm going to do it on my own. It's the same kind of thing in the very first God Eater. Basically, the early missions are fairly easy. I could do them all.
This is a solo mission. Be sure to maintain situational awareness.
Oh.
Ready when you are.
Operation start.
Item display. Pledge camera. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the one of the settings. The radio settings are. But this is the same basic field as before. However, one character has a quote that only happens on this stage, which I find very amusing, which is, "How long is that damn tornado going to be in my damn way?" And it's rather nice to actually hear them say that. Here's a cocoon maiden. It's a cocoon maiden. It's a basic enemy, nothing too special.
You put that mission to shame. I'm very proud.
But able to practice. I don't like waiting. Makes me nervous.
Every mission should go this well.
Yep. Grab the items. Good stuff. Mission cleared. We're going to get through probably like 20 missions or something tonight because it's not incredibly difficult.
So glad you're here. My daughter is your biggest fan.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'll be back
You
later.
deserve such
I'll just go to. I'll
Oh,
be
now,
back well after the
Liz,
cutscene.
don't be so
So enjoy this cutscene.
Miss Yuno, we are truly grateful that you've agreed to help improve Fenrir's public image.
It's my pleasure. It's thanks to Fenrir that supplies are getting to those who need them. I'm just proud to help in any way I can.
Then how about a concert at our headquarters? Surely having your beauty among them would boost the troops' morale.
I'm sorry. Such a generous offer, really. But, I'd rather not leave the Far East right now. Once the food shortage in the satellite bases has been resolved, I'll gladly consider it.
Yes, of course. I'll talk with HQ myself and see what can be done. I'll have those outliers fed without delay.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Come, let's sit and discuss the arrangements.
You know, you guys are way too reckless. Always charging in at the origami. You gotta stay back. You know, analyze the enemy's movements.
Sounds like being a chicken to me.
Hey, no, getting kind of close there.
Oh,
So sorry about.
What are you kids doing? Miss Yuno, I apologize for this behavior.
please, it's fine.
Careful there, you three. You shouldn't be horsing around in the lobby. I know you don't want to disturb our important guests.
Right. Sorry, Dr. Leia. It won't happen again.
My apologies for those rude children. I am ashamed. They're really only good for fighting, you know.
I think we lost Romeo. What's with that weird look?
Do you not know who that was? That's Yuno Ashihara!
Do you know what he's talking about?
Are you kidding me right now? That's Yuno, the most awesome idol ever to live. She's so pretty. I can't believe I almost touched her. Why? The one time I don't have my camera. Her scent lingers on my skin. I won't be taking a shower tonight, that's for sure.
Romeo, I think everyone would appreciate it if you kept showering. Thanks.
Not a chance. That was once in a lifetime. A glimpse of Yuno. How do you not get this?
All right. Well, whatever. Come on, let's get going.
Hey, wait for Romeo!
Behold the main character. Main characters are obvious. For obviousness' sake. Regarding Yuno. Yuno Ashihara performs as the Sim. Born November 20th, 17 years old. Singer with a Nemes Diana satellite base. Catapulted flame with the song aria of like Database People. I might give you a pop quiz. Cocoon Maidens are far more important than Yuno is right now. They're basic, don't use divine attacks. I believe they're actually resistant to it. Other than that, nothing too special. People, you know. I can now make something else. Made that. Okay, we can make either the common shield. The decoy shield is fairly alright, but the common shield, I have good memories of it. So we're going to equip it and use it. Support shield's fairly alright as well, because it has enemy HP vision. But it has lower defense than normal. But hey, it gives you defense on everything. Some shields are reworked from the previous game. So if you see a shield, it might not be the same as before. Oh. Thinking. Well, I guess we could. Oh boy. To the director's office. Likely in the helicopter, we'll right back to Far East Branch.
Yes.
Now he's a jerk. He's the biggest jerk ever. And we were just stroking his ego. The new mission is fight some ogre tails. Oh wait, hold it. First, radio options. Window and voice. There. Now you'll be able to read whatever I'm doing rather than just hear it.
We've confirmed the God Eater's arrival in the combat area. Let's get to work.
Operation start.
Yeah. I shouldn't need to really do more. Other than what I can do to explore this area for you. Sorry guys, but yeah. Sadly, by unequipping the Kodagane shield, we lost 10 hit points. Nah, it's 10 hit points. What do I care? Well, it has seen me. So let's do this the fun way. Oh yeah, our call sign is now Burst Alpha rather than Alpha 1.
Origami has gone silent. Nicely done.
Oh, you almost never use this because there's almost never anything there. Hey, you. Oh, as I said, it does actually look a little different.
Any more origami? Or was that the last?
Be sure to hand in your after-action report when you return to base.
Wow. Such a jerk, Fran. Don't remind me of paperwork, please. That's like Habari telling me, Oh, great work. And guess what? There's paperwork to do. Oh, but there's more story in this game than than 1.
Scouting a new member for Blood, Rachel?
Precisely. In fact, I believe he arrived at Friar just today. I'm eager to see him in action.
Gilbert McLean. I know that name, but I can't remember from where.
Most likely the Fenrir Court of Inquiry. Mr. McLean made quite a name for himself during his time at the Glasgow branch.
Ah, of course. Fragging Gil, I should have known. He was indicted in the death of his senior officer, wasn't he? Rachel, is the Blood Unit truly so desperate for new members? The God Ark soldiers are strong enough on their own, surely.
No, my sweet sister. They will not be nearly strong enough. The blood power that the squad possesses is like a blade of will, honed to a perfect edge. A new catalyst will forge a stronger alloy. Remember, as long as we are together, we can overcome anything. We have come so far already. We can face even this challenge to humanity and create a new dawn for all humankind.
I know, Rachel. We will.
Good.
What the heck was that for?
What's going on here, soldier?
To be honest, things got kinda out of
All
hand.
I did was ask where he was transferring from, then he just hauled off and slugged me!
Are you the blood captain? I'm Gilbert McLean. You can call me Gil. As for the kid, well, he was out of line, so I socked him in the face. Just throw me in the brig or whatever you do here. I'm out.
That guy's fuse is way too short. I mean, what the heck was that about? He just... Well, I probably could have been nicer about
Oh,
it.
for sure. You were being super nosy. But still, I always say that violence never solves anything.
I thought being casual would open him up a little more.
I will overlook this exchange for now, Romeo. But it is up to you to find Gilbert and fix this. I won't have animosity on the field.
What? No way. You saw him. He's crazy. Crazy!
Nope.
You two, make sure you back him up. Understood?
Don't drag me
Come
into
on,
this.
How am I supposed to patch things up with him? He's like an animal. An animal that tells...
It cuts him off. To be fair, Gil is actually one of the more entertaining characters. His backstory is interesting. And he's actually rather effective. He's also a charge speed user, so... unique. Gil joined Fenrir Glasgow branch in 2069, transferred to Friar in 2074. Born May 15th, height 185 centimeters, he's 22. Has blood special forces. Although he possesses 5 years experience in battle in Glasgow, his off-duty clashes with members are cause for concern due to his compatible with the P66 bias factor, which is the one, which is the third generation, basically blood special forces bias factor. They use the P76, I think, bias factor for most God Eaters. I'll have to check that. First generation God Arc to a third gen one. So it used to be a third gen charge spear. Now it's a third gen charge spear assault gun. Yep. I actually don't know how to bloody do that, so I believe I could check. Well, I would have saved my hide a few times. Oh, the red Nimbus. Shield parts terminal. First generation God Arc. Well, essentially the same as second gen God Arc characters device. Factor used for control alongside the potential blood power awakening of Lin. Okay. Very different deal. Yeah, Fenrir credit. Here we go, bias factor. That's not P66, yeah, it's the one. Yeah. It was like the, but it's not giving me the one that I want, so we're just gonna ignore it. Nevertheless, we have time to push forward. The Ibaraki bow, that'd be very nice to get a hold of. Yeah, we need to go find Gil then. Here's Gil. Oh, it's you. There you go. Done. Spring's Awakening. I'm doing... I want to do it on my own. Oh well. We'll have Romeo and Gilbert. A fun fact about all of the Blood members' weapons: they're all customized, colored variants of the basic Kuragami.
Enemy down. Origami neutralized. You put that mission to shame. I'm very proud.
Come on. Finished already?
Yep.
Well, I think that was solid. Not awesome, but
Feel like a cup of tea? How do you take it?
One cream, one sugar, thank you.
relax.
I was hoping for a little more, but I'll settle for finishing early.
I think you can probably handle something a little tougher.
If you're wondering why I know this character's voice actor is the voice of Saber from Fire Emblem Echoes. So, and I very much like Saber. Had some very funny comments, so I'm pretty sure this character will be fairly amusing as well. Ignorance from Endurance, Survival Instinct, Item Effect Duration. Oh.
So you are of the blood.
Yes.
Oh, please, relax. It's only natural to be nervous, but I assure you, all is well. Now that I'm here, you need never fear again. Forgive my dreadful manners. A knight in the service of the Far East Branch's glorious first unit fighters. I am Emil von Strasbourg.
Yeah, he's silly.
Nice. Good seeing you, pal.
Yes. This friar is truly a majestic vessel, is it not? Yet beyond the horizon, the Aragami Scourge awaits, plotting to hinder this vessel's blessed voyage. You are undoubtedly gripped by fear. Yet I say unto thee, take courage, friends, for I am here. I shall stand firm and defend you. You shall know no fear whilst beside me.
Yeah, we're good, thanks.
Don't be shy, my friend. It is
Really,
be
not
not
necessary.
ashamed of your helplessness, weakness, impotence, for I shall be beside you in battle.
Go back to your
You
branch.
wish to man the ramparts of thine own ship. Of course, I see in you a kindred. Let us fight. Our victory is all but assured.
Yeah, he is weird. He's amusing. I've done his character episode. We'll be doing those eventually. Ugh, I don't want to read his texts. Ah, yes. Joint mission. Now I'm actually going to bring... I'm going to bring Nana because Nana I'm going to need to increase her AP soon. But ML and Gil. Let's just say this mission gets interesting.
Fight well, God Eaters. Mission commence.
Let's drag them down. A knight must always advance.
Origami neutralized.
I'm going to swap over to the Flare V bullet. I will likely be in Burst a lot less in this series than in the original because, well, obviously the Predator styles. Oh, and there's a reason why I have Flare V out.
Emergency. A mid-level hostile has just broken through the lines and into the
That's
battlefield.
why. Yo, Dreadpike. I need to kill you.
Origami neutralized.
And yes, he has a boost hammer, which is one of the reasons why I don't use him. I don't like boost hammers, and any character with one I don't usually enjoy unless they're a good character. To be fair, though, he is rather amusing sometimes. And the other reason Nana is kind of a good character, but she also has starting max hit points, so she already has HP 10, no matter what. So I don't have to worry about her hit points, ever. This is the underwhelming. It's a mighty crocodile. It's our first mid-size. Think of it as like a really weak Vajra, basically. To be fair, it does have nice defenses, so it...
Not
Concentrated lightning! If I can get it poisoned.
Origami is disengaging. It's headed for food. Blood Alpha, your burst status is fading. Destruction of the bond is confirmed. Well done.
It is. There you go. It's dead.
Mission accomplished. And with excellent pace.
Well done. This is only practice for the real ones. I don't like waiting. Makes me nervous.
A knight must earn his rest, and this knight has.
I always crave sweets after a workout. I wonder why.
Okay, we're done here. We have ML to go watch. So, amusing. The bond break reward up is very nice. Yeah. Oh, we've obtained a ticket. Basically, by doing certain things, we'll get tickets and we'll be able to make stuff. That's about it. Pretty straightforward.
So, that was the last of them?
Ah!
Huh? What's that?
Creature of darkness, I, Emil, with strength of arms and knightly valor, shall return you from whence you came!
Yep.
All right. Not a bad showing. Now, you face my true strength. Skill attack! Emil! Special! Ultra! God, such strength!
What the hell? Come on, let's take care of that thing.
Nay, come not near. Leave this beast to me. I shall show you the power of a knight gallant! Prepare yourself. Face death. You beast from the...
We don't have time for this. We'll handle it. I'm getting real tired of this kind of... Huh? Oh, whatever.
Wait.
Every battle a God-Eater faces is a noble quest undertaken. In this world, drowning in despair, God-Eaters bring the shining ray of hope to humanity. Justice will prevail. We will have a better tomorrow. Justice will not lose. We will look towards the future. And thus I, Emil von Strasbourg, a true and honorable knight, shall never be defeated!
Boost hammer smash! And it did.
Would you look at that? The idiot actually did it.
I did it! This is a grand day for knighthood and chivalry! Victory!
Yep. Dual face palms. Oh boy. You know what? I'll bring Gil, and that's it. I won't really need anyone else. I know how to fight a Congo. It's nothing too... Oh, the Abaddon? We found a few of these in God Eater 1. Basically, if you do actually manage to kill one, you get some very nice shit, but they randomly show up. They're very random. That, and I believe they only show up during free missions, so if you're lucky, you find one and get some nice shit out of it.
Fight well, God Eaters. Mission commence.
This is it. Let's go.
Operation start.
Origami is on site. Nicely done. Enemy is down. Strike! Enemy is slowly fading. Almost there. Origami neutralized.
Nice work.
Origami falling. Excellent. Origami neutralized. Destruction of the bond confirmed. Well done. Your core response remains stable. Let out health rates are in the red. Healing advised.
That's a certain pleasure. Fighting on the edge.
Right, heal up. It's gonna hurt.
Origami is disengaging. It's heading for food.
Trying to escape. Pursue.
Gil, you mind actually doing something?
Destruction of the bond confirmed. Well done. Let out health rates are in the red. Healing advised. Origami is disengaging. It's heading for food.
Trying to escape. Pursue.
Enemy down. Well done.
Oh, you asshole! I was devouring. How many breaks I did? There's a discard for you.
Let out. Please confirm health status and take required precautions.
This is probably gonna be the one time I'm healing a little bit. To be fair,
Engage Origami retreating to feet. Inside hostile in the area. Location inbound.
Here they come.
yeah, it's another one. Memories. If you remember, Congos are weak to blaze, freeze, and spark, but they are resistant to divine. This is going to take a little bit because I decided it'd be a smart idea, or well, a good idea.
Origami bond is cracked. Origami activated. Engaged Origami retreating to feet.
Eat shit!
5 minutes have elapsed in this mission.
Maybe some news.
I.
Let out
Okay, we'll have to
health rates are
do
in the
something.
red.
I'll be back.
Healing advised.
Those moments where life gets in the way of recording and live streaming, eh? Oh boy.
Engaged origami retreating to feet. Destruction of the bond confirmed. Well done. Destruction of the bond confirmed. Well done. Doing well, Guardians. Keep up the pressure.
It's likely almost dead.
Engaged origami retreating to feet.
Wait, he hit me? Gilbert never hits me!
Origami fallen. Excellent. Mission accomplished. Everyone comes home safe and sound.
All right. You did great today.
Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That's all for today. Gil's calling it in.
Any more origami? Or was that the last?
Maintain vigilance until extraction. The mission isn't over until everyone is home safe.
Roger. You spin me right round, and we actually got exactly 33. Hell yes! Oh, I know this mission now.
Attention! My god arc isn't working! Not good, not good, not good! Oh.
That's the thing we saw earlier. Ow! It's big. It's a Marduk.
What the?
Huh? What's happening? Awesome. Just like the captain's.
Observe. The blood power has finally awakened.
Hey, you. Get out of here. Romeo has a shotgun. Nana has actually also a shotgun. No, Romeo has blast. Or shotgun. Not sure. No, he has shotgun. Nana also has shotgun. Leave. Shoo. Thank you.
That beast was strong, Vice Captain. You did well.
I think we've just been promoted, guys. Hell yes. Now we have access to blood arts. The main kind of gimmick of the game to an extent. Congo. Right here. We currently only have one. We have Windbreaker Barrage. Which is, it just simply makes... memory serves. Where's that? Actually, no, that's the broken one, I think. No. That's Blood Cascade. That was the broken one. Wind Cutter Barrage simply makes X a little better. Void Cutter Barrage is basically the same thing as this, but it works specifically with certain things. Step Attack, Gale Edge. Gale Edge is pretty alright. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. If I can get it flying, I believe it's, yeah, Sky Dancer. I can get Sky Dancer to a high extent. Will be good. So I'm going to try and do it. Spiral Meteor and Kirin Dart, like these aren't too bad. I don't remember Rising Fang being good or bad. I think it's fairly alright. Second Sunrise, I've never used it. And Swallow Ascent, I have also never used it. So, currently we're going to be stuck with Wind Cutter Barrage because it's the only blood art we have access to. We can now make this, which will give us a... Ooh. Oh, we have access to rank 2 shit now. Sorry, I just like to upgrade all my shit immediately. Nevertheless, I believe we have to go see Rachel. No, Emil's. Okay, yeah. Dr. Rachel wants to see us. Oh, here's ML. Bye, ML. We won't see you for a while. The new mission is a Venom Fanged Angel. I will once again do this on my own. Oh, no. Because it's just... I'm kind of getting tired of really easy missions, but you do have to get used
All
to it.
instruments reading clear. We're ready to start whenever you are.
Operation start.
Origami has gone silent. Nicely done. Blood Alpha, your burst status is fading. Enemy is down. Strike! Origami has gone silent. Nicely done. Origami falling. Excellent. Doing well, Guardian.
Nothing like a good fight.
Origami neutralized.
Okay. Now we just have the things to deal with. And dead.
Origami neutralized.
Poison herb required. Oh, I have to show off clothing because we can make more clothing in this game than we could previously. That, and I haven't actually seen a lot of the male clothing in this game, so... Because I basically found one outfit I liked, and I just stuck with it the entire game. I played through with a male character. But
Oracle response from the primary target is no. A splendid victory today.
They were good, but able target practice. I don't like waiting. Makes me nervous.
Every mission should go this well.
all right, return to base. Oh, and each weapon has their own blood art thing, so unique stuff. There you go. We've got some Void Cutter Barrage. I didn't use any Y attacks, so Sky Dancer slight increase, Flying Lotus slight increase.
It's been quite a while. I assume you are no longer Dr. Rachel's attendant.
No, sir. I've only recently been given a new assignment. I have been commanded to serve in the Blood Special Forces unit. I am glad to see you again, Julius. Captain. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shiel Allenson. As of today, I am a member of Blood, and proud to serve. I too was raised at the Magnolia Compass Orphanage. Julius and I both learned to be soldiers and God Eaters under Dr. Rachel's tutelage. I've had extensive training in military tactics and strategy, as well as special operations. I hope my knowledge can be put to good use. That is all.
Please, Shield, there is no need to remain so tense. Welcome to Blood. We're so proud to count you among us. Finally, all of our cadets have been gathered together. Your powers pulse with your heart. You will become leaders, far beyond the elite of God Eaters. You will be the very saviors of all humanity. Julius?
Blood Special Forces will now shift its focus to tactical cohesion. To that end, I will promote one among us to Vice Captain. Their task will be to oversee Blood's growth into a truly unified whole. With exceptional combat abilities, a dedication to their allies, and awakened blood power,
Romeo!
you are the most suitable
Oh,
candidate.
okay, fine.
Will you accept the position of Vice Captain?
Wow, Vice Captain? So cool!
The ideal choice, really. Romeo's unreliable, and Nana's, well, Nana.
Oh, shut up, Gil. You're way worse than me.
Yeah, I don't think so. You stand too far from the enemy. You miss, and then you call yourself a crack shot.
Oh, look who's talking, Mr. Charge into everyone's line of fire guy. Yeah?
Who's everyone?
Not me, actually.
Me, you idiot! Duh!
As you can see, team cohesion is still quite worrying. I trust you'll bring them together. Shio, together with the Vice Captain, you will help to unify the Blood Unit.
Understood, sir.
I expect the same of you three. I want you all to fight as one mind, each in perfect sync.
I look forward to working with you, Vice Captain. Our task is daunting and there's much to be done, but I believe we shall succeed.
Sure. Why not? That works. But first, clothing! Alright, we got the basic hoodies, which are hoodies. Snaz top. Oh, the different color, like tops and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe. I need nylon. Okay, maybe eventually. There we go. So, well, not a shield. The Zygote. Nothing too special.
I sincerely hope we can do all that is expected of us. If it's not improper, Vice Captain, how many combat operations? I see. So you don't have much first-hand battle experience. Thus, beginning in our next sortie, we will focus. Do you have anything you'd like? Yes, Dr. Rachel was our caretaker. Under her, it is really thanks to her. Some may think of our task as a...
Sorry, but her monotone is kind of actually hurting me. It's like her monotone could break glass, but at least she has the soft undertone voice and is quite clearly at least trying. By the way, this is actually worse in Japanese. Don't actually listen to her voice in Japanese. It literally is awful. For right now, anyway. It gets better.
Various martial arts, a broad selection of weapons as well as sabotage, espionage. All of that is nothing compared to the combat seen by... Dr. Rachel shared with me the story of your awakening. I may not have much... our abilities may complement each other. By the way... Would you look over the... I analyzed everyone's... Every 24-hour period. That leaves 4 hours. Also, if you look here, they may not be 100% accurate. I believe that's all for now. Thank you for your time, Vice Captain.
Yeah, we're more worried about S.H.I.E.L.D. than we are about the other people. She's more like a machine right now than person. Alright. Yaksha. Okay, moving forward.
This is Blood Alpha. We've destroyed the target.
Blood Beta, a Yaksha is on the move, heading towards your location.
Sometimes you gotta adapt to that strategy.
Both of you calm yourselves. This is the Vice Captain.
Yeah, guys. Let's all be friends, okay?
Guys, this is getting really bad.
Yaksha are fairly slow. Yaksha Raja are a little faster. But overall, they're not too bad. Just don't try and fight them with Divine. Must. It's enraged, it's enraged, it's enraged, it's sparking. I think I'll name this one Sparky. So, how do you like the revamped and totally different field we're on? It's totally different than the one that than the original one. There's no There's totally a difference somewhere. No, there isn't.
I believe I can be of some assistance.
Ooh, whoa, that's a high increase. Yeah, if I can get Sky Dancer level 1, that'd be epic. But it's unlikely I'll really get it exceptionally quickly. It's a little annoying to get a hold of. Fallen Ogre Tail, basically it's just the freeze version. Yep. A Shi-Yo. Let's go to another new stage, another new field. We haven't been here yet. It's, actually this one's kind of unique, because it's a straight line.
Today's target is called a Chi-Yu. The overdeveloped arms make it a deadly opponent in close quarters. We can face it hand to hand, but I would recommend taking a different tack and sniping from a distance.
Yeah, trying to snipe with a shotgun. First, if you do actually manage to pull that off, congrats to you. Because I don't think I could do it. There's the Chi-Yo. Chi-Yo. Whatever the fudge you want to call it. Now it's in field. Thing is, it is actually fairly resilient to gun fire. So it's... How the hell did that break so quickly? Ow!
Aragami's disengaging. It's heading for food. Engaged Aragami retreating to feed.
Your results were astounding, but it was not entirely successful as target practice.
Well, I mean, no big deal, right? We won!
Good job, us. Consumable items.
Rest. I can take it from here.
Ah, so close. Void Cutter Barrage, basically, if you attack a Aragami with a weapon that is basically weaker, like basically shrunk to it, for example, like a Fallen Ogre Tail, which it's weak to Blaze, you attack it with Blaze weapon, it'll do more damage. That's basically about it. That's all it does. It does the same thing, just...
There's an open channel distress call.
This is the second satellite base. I think a Scion just appeared on our radar. 30 kilometers north-northeast. It looks to be leading a group of other...
Oh no! This is an emergency communique to all. Location is consistent with the signal. This...
We gotta go help them.
Agreed. We shall not abandon.
Yes, sir.
Aye, Scion fight. This one here is easy. Quickly. I'm gonna have to probably buy the Duralium. Control unit. There we go. Loadout. Impact armor. Melee booster. That's something for later. I think we good. Killer Princess. This one isn't too bad, but we are finally going to the stage that started it all. The City of Mercy. And this stage has actually changed a little bit. Enough where it's actually, like, it changes how you play on it. Zo Wong. You see, Scions are unique because they're different. They're different versions of previously made origami, but they're often either way easier or they have some unique property that makes them different. For example, with this Scion here, it's an icy version of a Chi-Yo 1. But it has many different attacks and has way less defense. You may notice my damage output is a little higher on it than it was with the Chi-Yo, because it doesn't have the same kind of like...
It's heading for food.
As I said, it changed a little bit because this entire area is now open. As soon as we engage this thing again, it's going to... Scions can also be... There's Julius' blood art right there. This thing's a pain.
Origami has gone silent.
Blood Alpha, your burst status is fading. Orbital response is rising. There's an origami en route. We are 5 minutes into the operation. Enemy down. Well done. Blood Alpha, your burst status is fading. Blood Alpha, you've got to fall back. You're in danger. Origami is on silent. Nicely done. Blood Alpha, burst status is nearing expiration.
Nom! Eat shit.
Blood Alpha, your burst status is fading. Engaged origami retreating to me. Structure defunct. Orbital response is rising. There's an origami en route. Enemy down. Well done. Primary target eradicated. I almost knew you could do that.
Promethy, so young. So young? Something like that. That thing is that because those constant spawns, you're likely going to do less damage to it than you would normally any other origami. Other scions have other unique abilities, so we're going to be seeing quite a few scions actually, through the. Consumable items.
I can help with that.
Oh my lord, we gained a whole bunch. We gained Void Cutter Barrage, Blood Cascade Gale Edge, and Rising Fang.
Thanks for the assist, but who the heck are you all?
My apologies. I am Julius Visconti, captain of Fenrir's Blood Special Forces unit. We were summoned by an open channel distress.
Ah, of course. I'm Alyssa Ilinicina Amiella of Cradle. We're an independent unit with the Far East branch.
Well, you guys wanted people to come back. There's Alyssa.
It's our pleasure.
Whew, that's taken care of.
Huh? No.
I see.
Also, Alyssa, could you please actually get a top that covers more of your chest? Thank you very much. No, really, in every single design, including her, like, the Guardian of Resident Ops, I think it's called, director outfit, she still doesn't know how to close her bloody shirt.
I beg your pardon, Captain. We're ready to return to base.
Understood. Farewell, Miss Ami.
Fran. People. Vice Captain. Alyssa Ilinicina Amiella, 18 years old. Yes, she was 14. Now I'm going to let you guys question that. Joined Fenrir in Russian branch 2070. Transferred to the Far East in 2071. Member of Remote Support Unit Cradle. She's actually, I believe, in charge of... she's the second person in charge of Cradle. Battlefield recognizes exemplary new type God Eater. 2nd gen, long blade assault gun. Chill. Zo Wang, which is similar to an ogre tail. A Chiyo, pretty standard, and a Yanzi, however the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. Yep. Shio wants to see me. No plan, no discipline. Also, personal abilities. Oh, I keep it. He comes with a whole bunch of shit already, but like he's already good. Nana. I give her the blood special because it works better for me. Give her the damage cut. And hold hits. Anything else? I'll give her venom hits too. Why not?
I am so pumped! And also so hungry!
I'll show you what I can do. I knew the whole time I was gonna be this epic. I'll show you what I can do.
Gil.
All I gotta do now is tune my God arc a bit. I think I got it. I can aim a bit higher. I think I got it. I can aim a bit higher. Yeah, this should tilt the odds in my favor. I think I got it. I can aim a bit higher.
Excellent. I'm getting better. Slowly but surely.
I'll give her dexterous. Or should I give her toxic bullet? I'll give her dexterous.
I'm getting better. Slowly but surely.
I can't show too many of the alternatives off because almost all of them are spoilers. But I could show you Julius, Nana, Romeo, and Gil. Shiel as well. That's spoiler for Coda. Yeah, he does exist in the game. So. There you know what Coda kind of looks like. For the alternative. There's a whole bunch of others that I'm not going to go into because they all are very spoilery, or at least won't make too much sense until later game. One more mission, I think. No Gil. Bye. Keep my level 2.
Origami is disengaging. It's heading for food.
Trying to escape. Pursue. There's a rare opportunity.
Devour! Munch! Nom! Kill! Die already! Oh, there goes my level 2.
It's heading for food.
Oh, it is so dead.
I'm on the way to you. Shield now moving to meet Blood Alpha.
Gil did nothing. Pick up. Let us return to base.
There's a rare opportunity.
Consumable
help with that.
items. Because it's handy. Piercing ray.
Tell me something. How... I thought as much. She was born into a prominent military bloodline. Rachel took her in after the death at Magnolia Compass. She was put through viciously intense military training. She was constantly tested under extreme stress and chastened for the smallest error.
Wow.
By the time I met her, she'd follow orders without pause. She was precise. She and Julius were close in age. Perhaps that's why Rachel is. They never truly became friends, though. Maybe because those roles were foisted upon them.
Which would make a lot of sense.
Aren't you interested? I was the closest thing to a friend she had. I certainly spoke to her more than anyone else at Magnolia Compass. She seems to have begun taking herself a little less serious. Maybe it's the atmosphere Blood Unit has developed. Even Julius is more approachable than before. Sheil isn't really great with other people, but she thanks for taking the time.
Okay. Fine then. I could do that. Not bad. Alrighty. In the database. Nothing really new. Okay. We'll talk to Sheil. Then we're going to go to visit the archives and save, because we're more or less going to end up finishing stream today. But we should still talk to Sheil. Yeah. Yep. Nevertheless, let's check out the archive. We can go look at tutorials if we so wish. If you don't know how to use a weapon, they literally give them to you. Movies. We can go look at our whatever the fudge we want. And the two openings. There's a male version and female version. There's no real difference. It's just the default male character and the default female character. However, I didn't show this off. This is Gods and Men resolution, as kind of shows on screen. This is actually the theme of the title, like the title screen. You guys never heard it. It's a remix, not a vocal remix. It's just a remix. It plays a few times in this game by default. It gets louder. But it's nice, it's pretty, it's different. It's something I care about, which is it holds, I think, a little more weight than the original did by beginning slower and building up tension. The one thing I don't like is that it just kind of it sticks with a lot of piano, which is nice, but I think the thing worked a little better with like the whole orchestra. Also, Gods and Men is still the main theme of the game. You'll hear it on occasion. There's other versions of it that play within the game. Hell, you probably heard it in Friar as I've been sitting around. This melody. From what it looks like, they're going to be putting it in 3 as well. Hopefully, I'll finish this game by the time 3 comes out. Though, if Resurrection was any indication, it's gonna take a while. That's more or less it. We don't really have any of like the seriously cool stuff yet. But you heard this, which is Neo Briefing. It's a variation of an additional one, which we don't have, I don't think, yet. No. You remember? It's basically a remix of the original like briefing theme. And of course, we got the good old Shadows of the City. I will play this for hours. It's amazing. However, on that note, actually, there you go. On that note of me finishing up with the music, I will see you here next time, likely Friday. Hopefully we won't have nearly as many dropped frames. Man, over 100,000 dropped frames this time, which is not the best, I would tell you. Most of the time I wouldn't normally have this problem, but my bit rate has been like swapping between 2 different rates, and it's like, what the hell? Normally that doesn't happen. Normally it's a pretty steady bit rate. That, and for some reason, it's been using a lot more CPU than normal. I will go look into it. I'll go change a few settings maybe, and hopefully it'll fix it. And that, tomorrow, there will be, or, well, in this case, this video, yeah, it'll be exported before then. Tomorrow will be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm trying new things, and I'm sure it'll be interesting. It's about average time. It's about 24 minutes, 25 minutes, so it's pretty standard. I have quite a bit to talk about, actually, in that episode, so I'm sure it'll be entertaining. Or at least enjoyable to an extent. I will see you all here on Friday at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, actually, Eastern Daylight Time. Eastern Time! And hopefully we'll have some nice and fun. I apologize for YouTube not wanting to work. I was hoping that would actually work, but I don't think everything likes me today. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Adios, dudes. Bye-bye.